Plankton took out a grinder and transformed Patrick completely. He put handsome clothes and a wig on him. All of this was just to replace Plankton on a date with Karen. The cause of this situation started with a failed date. Today was Plankton and Karen's date. Plankton knew how to be romantic with heart balloons and candlelight dinner that made Karen happy. She passionately gave Plankton a loving kiss. Just at that moment, Plankton suddenly saw Mr. Krabs walking out of the Krusty Krab. Mr. Krabs finished his heavy work and couldn't wait to drive his boat home. He left the Krabby Patty formula lying alone on the ground. Career or love? Plankton found it hard to choose. In the end, he still chose his career without hesitation. Plankton rushed up and gave the formula a passionate hug, but his body passed right through it. Most incredibly, the formula disappeared on the spot. It turned out this was all Karen's test for Plankton, and obviously, he failed. Plankton pretended to be cute to get Karen's forgiveness, but Karen was unmoved. She demanded Plankton have a perfect date and not leave the chum bucket until it was complete. Karen then demonstrated her absolute control over the chum bucket. Plankton was cooking Karen's favorite electronic waste soup, but he couldn't resist his craving for the formula. He secretly observed through the window. To his surprise, Mr. Krabs really had left the formula behind. Plankton was so anxious, taking a screwdriver to start removing the window, but Karen appeared at this moment. Plankton could only lie that this was an ingredient for the soup. Karen was actually fooled by this excuse. Plankton came to the window again when a gust of wind blew the formula to the middle of the road. Patrick happened to pass by this area. Plankton used a megaphone to get his attention and fooled Patrick completely. But Patrick wasn't bright and couldn't find the bottle Plankton mentioned.
Right, Patrick! Your other right!
After getting the bottle, Patrick disappeared in the blink of an eye, then appeared out of nowhere at the chum bucket. Plankton saw he was only eating and drinking without bringing the bottle. He came to the window and watched helplessly as a passing fish kicked the bottle to the corner of the chum bucket wall. Now he was only separated from his dream by a window. At this moment, Karen's calling voice came, and Plankton had a brilliant idea. He ground Patrick into his own appearance. Karen's eyesight was really bad, and she didn't notice her husband had been replaced by someone else. Plankton was drilling on the wall when Karen's scream came. Patrick was actually licking her feet. Plankton rushed over and perfectly resolved the crisis. Meanwhile, Mr. Krabs on the road discovered the formula was missing and made a sharp turn back to the Krusty Krab. He frantically searched for the formula. Unable to find the formula, Mr. Krabs was anxious and suddenly turned his attention to the chum bucket. He came to the door and kept knocking. By this time, Plankton's hole was ready and he tried to bring the formula in, but found the hole was too small. Plankton didn't want to give up, but the noise had already alerted Mr. Krabs. So the two engaged in a battle for the formula. Just as they were fighting intensely, news that Karen had cracked the Krabby Patty formula reached Plankton's ears. Plankton let go, and Mr. Krabs rolled away. Plankton excitedly floated to Karen's hands, but seeing two Planktons, Karen was furious. She deleted the formula right in front of Plankton, leaving him heartbroken. But soon, Plankton and Karen started a new round of dating.